Yo guys, in this video I will show you the exact process of how I use Claude and Higgsfield to generate AI static images that let me generate more than 1.7 million revenue in just a year. So to start guys, almost 100% run on AI image ads. So as you can see, when AI images started to become a thing, when ChatGPT introduced the first updates with AI images, we instantly started implementing it on our store in June 2025. We optimized it a lot through the whole year, and now in this video guys I will show you the best strategy that works for us right now in June 2026, so exactly 1 year after starting implementing it. I make this video guys because it was just a year that we tried many different approaches, but now we can generate AI images like this in under a minute, and it's just insane how preparation, to write documents, the right prompting can do miracles in this space. So before we will start implementing it ourselves and I will show you the right approach, I want to tell you in first place why you should start using image ads and why most of our creatives are image ads. The first thing is that it's just really fast to make. With the method I will share with you, so as I said, I make images like this in under a minute after preparing everything. And of course, if you use video ads, for example, you have to really deep dive into every single aspect, every single visual, into the messaging. The messaging is much more difficult. You have the whole VSL, you have the hook rate, you have the retention rate and things like that also play a huge role in the success of the ad, of course. And with the image, you can just really fast test, use this angle, use this angle, use this messaging, and that way you will notice really fast what works the best, and you can double down on that with video ads, for example. So I started to talk about this, but just it's the best for testing because of the things I talked about. So you can test different messaging, you can test different angles, you can test many different things just really easy and really fast, without having to keep in mind that there are possibilities that the ad doesn't succeed because of some other reasons like the visuals. And the third thing guys is just the cheapest. The CPMs of image ads are just, from what I see and from what I hear of other entrepreneurs, is just way cheaper usually than video ads. Also, you will notice yourself, or you already noticed yourself, if you test, a video ad has to spend much more before becoming profitable or just to target the right audience. And if you test, if you scale, try different angles, it's just the most easy thing to do, to just make image ad and find the right messaging. So yeah guys, let's start to implementing it ourselves. There are two ways of making the image ads. The first possible method is just ripping from competitors, of course, or you can generate your own new concepts. The first one guys speaks for itself. It's just ripping. You can rip from your competitor, you can rip from your niche, or you can rip like cross niche, so from brands in other niches, but you just notice that their ad and their messaging is good. You can just regenerate it into your own niche. Claude is really good with that, but I will show you that later. The second one is generating new concepts. That is a thing that many dropshippers just don't do. Most of them just rip, but I will show you also how you can do it really easy with Claude, because this is often neglected by other dropshippers, but it's most of the time because of the laziness and that they think that they are not creative. But because we have AI, we don't have to be creative ourselves. I'm not the most creative person, I can guarantee you that, but I can make new concepts because of AI. And because guys, most of the dropshippers just rip, you really differentiate yourself if you generate new concepts. So making winning creatives guys starts with the foundational doc. To get the foundational doc, you can join the Discord down below. It will be the first link. If you will click right here on free resources, click on this link, click right here on AI prompts and tools, click right here on branded AI prompts, you will get all the documents needed. So as you can see, there are already some locked in members that use this document. They use it because it's just a goldmine of information. If you use these documents, if you use these prompts, you will basically do deep research about the language your customer speaks, the messaging that will trigger them, and just like the whole market awareness stage, sophistication of your market, just many different things. What you need is, so Claude will later in this video know about your brand, how he can regenerate an image for your niche, for your product. You can send everything to ChatGPT one by one. You will get the foundational docs that you need. And after that, it's time to start making the ads. So to rip guys, you of course need to have a creative to rip in first place. I usually just rip from competitors. Of course, take some inspiration of my competitor, but I sometimes rip also cross niche. And for that, I sometimes use Atria, sometimes use Gethookd, just what I want to do at the moment. If you decide to use Atria, I would select image here, right here on format. Video length is not relevant for us. Platform meta, of course. Industry is also not relevant for us. Status active because we want to find winning ads, of course. And for language, I would use English, of course. And now it's time to scroll and find the ad that you want to remake. So I can understand, guys, to pay every app individually. Just pay for Gethookd, pay for Atria individually. 40-50 bucks a month is just really expensive. That's why I guys would advise you to just pay for luxury tools. You pay $29 a month and you get $3,750 worth of tools. You get Atria, Gethookd, the things I will talk about, but also the things that we will use later in the video. So Claude, ChatGPT Pro, Higgsfield is also really nice. They don't have video generation at this moment, but they are working on it from what I heard. But you can use it for the image generation, and that's where we will talk about right now. I will link it, guys, in the second link in the description, and that way you can just use Gethookd, Atria, and all these different tools. You don't have to pay for everything separately. Okay guys, so let's say I'm scrolling and I just really like this image and I want to recreate this. I can download the creative, open Claude, go to the projects tab right here, click on new project. You can just give it a name, it's not important, just like protein powder instruction. Claude. Click on create project. Right here you have to add the foundational docs that we talked earlier about. Right here you have to add instructions. I will add the instructions in the description. It will be the third link. You can just copy this and paste it as instructions in Claude. And after adding the foundational docs and the instructions, you can just add the image, and that's all you have to do. So you don't even have to write one word, guys. Just let Claude cook. The instruction and the foundational docs will give Claude all the information he needs. So the prompt, guys, is divided into two steps for Claude. First, Claude will analyze why the ad succeeded in the first place. So as you can see right here, why it works, things like that. It will analyze it for you. And with the information he got from the reference image, instructions, and foundational docs, he will recreate every single individual element of this ad step by step so it fits your product. You don't need to look at what he's saying, but he will look at the colors the competitor uses and the colors that you use usual from your foundational docs, psychological angle and things like that. But for you, the prompt is important. You copy this prompt and go to Higgsfield. Really unfortunate, guys, but at the moment I'm recording the video, Higgsfield is down and is not working. So I sometimes also use the newest ChatGPT models. They are also really good. Like 2 months ago, everyone used Gemini. Before Higgsfield, of course, used Gemini, but now ChatGPT, I could say, is even better than Gemini. With the newest model, they have to outcompete the competitors, of course, so as we do. So you send the prompt right here to ChatGPT. For reference, ChatGPT of course needs an image of your product, so you have to get the image of your product. For this video, I just used the protein powder of my protein. You send it to ChatGPT, then you click on create an image and just let him cook. So this, guys, is the first generation. I really like it. We got started with this image as reference image and we got this one. So as you can see, there's no wrong written text by ChatGPT, no misspelled words or just something off from this image. The packaging looks exactly the same, everything looks exactly the same, and that just all comes down to the right prompting. So if you have any issues with that, often it's just a problem of your prompt. The newest AI models do everything correct. Of course, they sometimes make a blunder, but usually if you prompt your AI right, everything will be good. To be honest, I'm looking at the two images right now and I, to be honest, find our ad better than from Groons. With luxury tools, you can also use Shop Hunter, and right there you will notice that the ad we have regenerated, recreated, and in my opinion is even better than theirs, is one of the ads that generate them 150k a week. And trust me, this is on the lower side because this is an estimate, this is not 100% accurate, but they make 150k a week revenue. After you have prepared everything, the foundational docs, the instructions, you can regenerate images of brands like this in a minute. And if you guys still want to change something because you, for example, don't like the angle he used, so this time he used an angle of the taste of the protein powder, so the protein you will actually finish. So this is just a really tasty protein powder. That's the angle he uses. But you don't like the angle he uses, you can just go to the chat, the exact same chat, and you can write something to him like, I don't like the angle you used. I noticed that focusing more on the lower sugar, on the low sugar angle works better for us than this one. So after giving Claude feedback, he gave me a prompt and I have regenerated the previous image and it's something like this. So as you can notice, he has changed the headline and he just optimized it for the other angle. So in this image he focused on the taste, and in this image he focused on the low sugar, that thing that we asked him. You can see that he changed the order of the USPs, and that way it's just optimized for the angle we want to target. The prompts and the instruction are optimized that way, so you can change every individual aspect really easy. So it's a really easy process for you guys, and also for me when I do it myself. So as you noticed, ripping was really easy, virtually zero time almost, just really easy. So what about new concepts? So as I said guys, I'm not the most creative person, so let's use one more time Claude, but this time for the ideas and then generating instead of pure ripping. So in the same document guys that I have in the description, the third link, you have to go to the second tab. You will see 2 prompts that you can send for ideas. So you can copy guys this first prompt, paste it to Claude. Here you guys have to insert who you target. For me it would be something like this. And here you have to insert your main problem desire. For me it would be something like this. You can take some inspiration of my answers and remake it for your own product. After that you just have to one more time add the foundational docs. So as I said, this is really the foundation. I would really advise you guys to make the foundational docs. And then you can just click on enter. So first guys, he analyzed your situation and gave you some key insights with the first prompt. And after that you can send the second prompt to get the AI image prompts. You set it directly to Claude and he will give you around 10 static image add prompts that you can just copy and paste into, this time ChatGPT, but usually Higgsfield Nano Banana. So he gave me some prompts. One more time you can just scroll to the prompts, you can just copy and paste it into chat, and one more time generate images. So I've used a couple of prompts guys, and these are just 3 examples of it. The first one calls out gym goers, saying that they train consistent but don't think about their protein goal, they neglect their protein goal, and if they wouldn't neglect the protein intake they would just have much more gains. Here you can generate really good primary text. I can make a video if you want guys about primary text, let me know in the comments. Second one is just a comparison, just the usual, you probably already know it. Compare your own product to another product. This is not the most optimal one, but for the sake of the video of course I won't 100% optimize it, but I would maybe use a different color like green for this, or maybe this black and this just orange because it fits the branding. Of course that's why Claude did it, but in my opinion, because it's the same color, our product isn't really remarkable on this image, so that's what I would do. And the third one is just one more time the taste angle. You can see on his face just the exact same as here. Making new concepts, you really differentiate yourself from other people in the e-com space, but so as you can see it isn't that difficult, it's really easy using this method. So yeah guys, this way we have just outplayed image ads. It can't be much more optimized than this on 7 June 2026, but so as you notice, for this method you need some applications. One more time I would really want to emphasize that it's much cheaper to just use ToolSuite. I had the time, like I think 3-4 months that I paid for every single app separately, and trust me guys, it isn't good for your cash flow. If you have any questions guys about this video, about the image ads, you can comment down below. If you want to get some more sauce, you can also join the Discord. There's a free course right there that you can watch. There are also many different successful dropshippers, so you can also ask your questions right there. I will also guys try starting posting on my IG soon, so you can follow me right there. I will also link it in the description. All links in description, all links in bio. Thank you guys and good luck generating image ads.